Do you want to get better with the preparation before a live solo performance on the piano? If the answer is yes, then keep on watching and I'll teach you how. Hi, I'm Dr. Yuking Brandenburg. Welcome to my channel. As a piano teacher and coach, I'm constantly being asked how to prepare for a successful live performance. Today, I'm going to talk about 5 things that you can do to maximize your performance preparation. You'll want to stick around because there will be a bonus point at the end of this video. The first thing you can do is be smart about selecting your music pieces. If you've been playing the piano for a while, you probably know your strengths and weaknesses. For example, if you have small hands and hate playing big chords that you can't reach, then you may do better with fast note runs and smaller chords. If you have big hands and long fingers, and you find that you enjoy playing huge chords, but you have the hardest time playing scales, or worse, chromatic scales, where you feel like all your fingers are glued together, but you still can't bring out every note, then go with pieces that have lots of big chords and less scales. Here's the thing, a pianist can't completely avoid one or the other. You need to be good with all skills and practice all kind of pieces and techniques. But for your own live performances, you can still be very smart about how to choose your pieces and play to your strengths and not your weaknesses. The next thing you can do is start early to practice the music pieces. Most of you know that practice makes perfect, so plan ahead. Once you know the performance date and you have selected your pieces, you can start to get a better idea how much time you need to budget for practice in order to get the piece ready for performance. I like to get myself and my students ready way before the performance because then you really have time to digest and mature in the things you've learned and things you taught your fingers. Your playing will be much more natural and you can be more at ease on stage. Please let us know in the comments below if you ever have experienced a time when you thought you had it ready, but the performance didn't go as well as you hoped. Share your experience. Okay, let's talk about the third tip. Memorizing your pieces. This one is related to the previous tip. Start memorizing early. For most classical piano performances, competitions, evaluations, and auditions, you have to memorize your music pieces. Keep in mind, memorizing music pieces for performance is not like studying and memorizing for a test. For a live performance on a musical instrument, we are not only just talking about storing information in your brain, we also are dealing with finger dexterity and muscle memory that is being utilized at the same speed you are recalling the other content of the music. For example, dynamics, fingering, pedals, and music expressions. If the fingers are not as fluid and quick as the brain, or if memorizing is simply relying on moving the fingers without thinking about every note that you play, you might have memory slip during the performance. Here's why. The pressure of performing on stage doesn't exist in the practice room. And when you play your instrument under pressure, You may have spontaneous thoughts about random things and suffer memory slips, especially if you relied only on your fingers to do the memorizing without storing everything in your brain too. If you know what I'm talking about, please hit the like button. Also, if you would like to learn more tips and tricks for playing the piano or for being a piano performer or teacher, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so you won't miss out any of my future videos. The fourth very important thing you can do is clean up the mess. If you still have spots that you can't play without any wrong notes every time that you play, you are not ready for a live performance. As I mentioned before, performing means playing under pressure. If you can't play without any mistakes when you practice alone, then how could you assume that you will go better when you perform in front of hundreds of people? It will not go better. Usually the opposite is true. Many times I have heard performers walk off the stage saying that they made mistakes in places where they have never made mistakes before. So if you have similar experience, tell us what happened in the comment below. I tell my students that playing a difficult passage 5 times correctly out of 10 means you are not ready. 8 out of 10 is better, but you still don't have it. You should aim for 10 out of 10 because on stage, you only get one shot at it. If you want to learn how to clean up the mess or how to work on difficult passages, let me know in the comments. I might make a video about it where we go more in depth. Okay, that leads me to the next tip. Stay forward focused and don't stop during your performance, no matter what. Of course, we are human and we all make mistakes, but on stage, you need to learn to play through mistakes, big or small. Never, ever fix mistakes on stage. They might sound weird to you, but often you are the only one that notices. When you stop and restart, you let everyone know you missed something. Fixing mistakes is backward looking. You should always focus on what's coming and not what just happened. I love to watch figure skating. Did you ever notice that even when they fall, skaters have to get up and immediately continue their programs? It's the same with piano. It's better just to continue on without stopping. Okay, here's the bonus tip that I promised. And this one really ties them all together. Play with confidence. Here's the truth of being a performer. If you haven't practiced long enough and the pieces have not matured in your brain and fingers, and if you are not playing to your strengths and you still have doubts, you will not feel confident performing. Walking onto a stage thinking you are not ready is a horrible feeling. On the other hand, if you have selected the right pieces, begun practice early, memorize the pieces with plenty of time to spare, and cleaned up the mess, and you are forward looking and don't stop no matter what, then you will be able to look and sound confident in your performance. The audience needs to see and hear your confidence. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you enjoy this kind of video, please hit the like button and share with your friends. Let me know in the comments if you would like to learn a certain skill or technique or piano-related topic. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.